We will fight for the fold, for the good old black and gold. We're the Tigers from old Bannockburn. Come the day, come what may.
Welcome again to the GDFL Footy Show. Coming to you in Geelong on a Saturday morning where the weather's not too bad. We had a fair bit of rain through the week and that was good as well. Last weekend, well, we had a full round of matches including two big games on the Saturday and the Sunday, the match of the days. Firstly, the Inverleigh Hawks, well, they were too good for the Winchelsea Blues, and with Jordan Drew and Casey Meehan kicking 4 goals, sharing the goal kicking there. Werribee Centrals out at the Winter Resort knocked off the Belmont Lions in a very entertaining game, particularly the last quarter when scores are all tied up about the 26-minute mark, and Jason Buddy 8 goals, and Tyron Monty Bruno back in the goal kicking action once again, 7 goals. The Anarchy Roos, well, they were too good for Cryer, irrespective of the fact that Cryer were loaded up with a Collingwood champion in Chris Tarrant, who, just like when he was at Collingwood, never got a kick there, never got a kick last Saturday. But that's okay. I hope they didn't pay him too much money. The Tommy Tigers, well, they were too good for the Geelong West Cheetahs, with Jackson McLeod back in the goal-kicking action, once again kicking 6 goals. The first 94.7 match of the day was the Bannockburn Tigers, who were much too good for the East Geelong Eagles, an absolute thrashing against the Eagles. Tom Elaine Grant, the leading goal kicker in the GDFL for 2015, he cemented his place on top with 12-goal haul. And on Sunday, out at the Ring Road Recreation Reserve, a replay of the 2014 Grand Final, a little bit of a disappointing finish in the end, particularly if you're a North Geelong supporter, with the Belpost Hill Panthers being much too strong for the North Geelong Magpies. Hello, I'm Dick Philpott, and once again I have assembled some of the biggest names and brains in country football to eradicate, adjudicate, communicate, and definitely not procrastinate. And first of all, the mayor without the hair, Johnny Mitchell. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Dick. Good morning, boys. Good morning, viewers.
That's all right. I think I'm going to kill Grubby by the end of the day, but that's okay.
Oh, that's okay, mate.
Speaking of the devil, he is the former president, life member, and absolute stalwart of the Werribee Centrals Footy Club, Grubby Cations, without his stop and go sign this morning. G'day, mate.
G'day, boys. G'day, viewers. And bit of an unhappy day for you on Sunday, mate. But
I don't like Sunday football.
You were still singing in the club rooms after the game in the Belpost Hill. Was that you?
No, that was the Belpost Hill Mafia, one of the Bizzanellas or something.
Well, it's just that he was getting all the words wrong, so I thought that's you on singing the grand final, on the national anthem on the grand final day. I thought it must have been you.
Oh, you idiot. And of course, Alex Degarny's back again, the Colts legend. He's back again after a week off last week. Alex, good morning.
Good morning, dear. I wouldn't say legend.
No, you're a legend. You're still number 1 ticket holder out of Belmont?
Yeah, right, why not? We'll go with that. Thanks.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Fair
Anyone
enough.
can be number 1 ticket holder at Belmont.
Oh, yeah.
The way they're going. They're giving them away.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, that's demeaning the performance from Werribee Centrals. You know that, don't you?
Probably is.
We'll have enough of that. Anyway, as a result of the big game at the Ring Road Recreation Reserve last Sunday, Grubby Cations caught up with the winning coach, Brett Gergich.
And thanks very much, Brian. And it's a great game yesterday where Werribee Centrals flogged Belmont. We're here with the coach of the winning side today of Belpost Hill, Brent Gergich. Mate, that's the first time in the last couple of years the two best sides have met. Well, you know, I'm not on the ladder at the moment. That's the first time you've really comprehensively beaten them. What do you put that down to? Do you think you outrun them? You think you're too quick for them?
Oh, I don't know about being too quick. North Geelong's a pretty quick side. I think we just, we got away to a good start without kicking 2 straight. But I think maybe our work rate. I think we've maybe got some bigger bodies, and then they brought in some new, younger guys that may not have totally knitted together. But I think their speed wouldn't worry them at all. I think that would be pretty even. If not, they maybe a little bit quicker.
Yeah, I don't think you're telling me the truth. You outran them in the grand final, and you've certainly outrun them today. Just an instance there. Early in the game, Pittman took a couple of marks, and we thought, look out, it could be his day. But why I say that is because the back line of Popovsky, Sulix, Addy, McNamara, all those blokes, only one of those blokes, I think it might have been Addy, and might not even played down back, played against Inverleigh a few weeks ago. So, obviously, you lost that game. Last week against Bannockburn, to me, you still decide to win it. If I had to tip someone, where did it go wrong last week?
Well, full credit to Bannockburn for starters. They played a really, really good game. Just moved the ball really well and quick, and kicked well in front of goal. So I think we were probably a combination of things. We played all right in patches. We were playing all over, and probably early in the game we didn't put them away, which hurt us, and kept the door open a little bit for them, and they really caught fire and kicked some really good goals and got well up on us, and we sort of couldn't draw them back. So not sure really. Probably a combination of that, and also coming off we probably had 4 sort of easier wins, and we sort of come into that game and then still playing in that same way, just thinking it's going to go our way, and we probably need to go back to some real basic footy and just win some hard ball, and we didn't do that, and Bannockburn touched us up.
And I think in the year 2015, there's not going to be as many of those easy wins as you've had in the past few years. Last year, let's face it, it was North Geelong, Belpost Hill, right from pretty much the first game. We all knew what would happen. It was just a matter of who'd win the grand final. This year, you've got Inverleigh that have improved immensely. You've got Bannockburn, who, as we say, beat you last week. There's 4 sides. Probably Belmont has slipped off the pace. Thompson believe they can be one of the contenders. It's much more interesting for us from the sidelines. Is it interesting or a bigger challenge for you?
It's much better for us, especially last week, coming off a loss. You come in the past, if you lose a game, you come into this week and you'd probably play a bottom side where you're just expected to win. So it's good to put these guys in that situation, where they come off a loss against a good team, you've got to bounce back and play against another really good side. And today on a Sunday in front of a lot of people, it was like it was really exciting for our guys, and they got themselves up and played some good footy.
Well, Sunday footy, by the looks of today, was definitely a success, albeit it was 2 of the best sides over the last few years. Jake Barlow, I shouldn't say this because all the coaches might pick up on it, but I reckon today he had 5 kicks, 14 handballs. Is that a thing that you've got him doing? Because as soon as he marks it or grabs the ball, he instinctively looks to handball it off first. What's the go there?
Yeah, he's actually not a bad kick, so I think he's just a real team player. I think a lot of those handballs you'll find probably weren't from marks, or a couple of them maybe, but he seems to be pretty strong over the football, where he can pick it up off the ground, take a tackle, and then give that handball. Which is a real asset to him. He's really strong through the hips, I suppose. So he wins that. For a big bloke, he wins a lot of sort of ground ball, sort of that hard contested footy, and then take on a tackler and gets his hands up and gives that handball. So I like his marking. He takes a really good contested mark. So he's been really handy for us.
Yeah, he has too. He's a good kid too. And probably one of the last things I want to, you keep things close to your chest here, you blokes down up on the Belpost Hill, because I asked everybody this morning about where's Rob Wood. He was supposed to come back, and everyone says, no, we haven't seen him. And he does the running for you today. Come on, mate, tell the truth. What's he going to do?
Oh, he's definitely playing. I haven't hit it from anyone. He's changed his job, built a house. His wife just had a little boy, and so he was pretty full on with busy with all that sort of thing. And he told us at the end of last year, he said, I'm going to need some time off. And I said, no problem. And he said, I'll come back about mid-year, start training and play. So he's going to start training this week. Obviously, he was a water boy today, and probably in the next. Not this week against you guys, but I think the week after against Belmont he'll probably play.
Oh, thank God for that. Mate, look, you put on a show for us here today. As we all know, it's not going to be as easy as last year, but you're back into form today. All the best for the rest of the year, and we'll probably again see you in the finals again this year. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate. Thanks, guys.
Crikey, we're right into the Belmont Lions Footy Club today that take no prisoners. We're going to take a short break.
We come together, the best from all the league, to show them how to play and form a mighty team. The pride of our region with all our favourite sons.